Like the way I like to think about this workspace, because here we can click on add new workspace. I can here enter the name of the workspace. Workspace toot. Probably I'm gonna name this workspace again, but just want to explain that this workspace, the way I like to look at it is like an online whiteboard for me and my team. And I can create sections, I can create different projects, boards, ideas, groups, and automations, integrations. So it's really powerful. Let's say I'll actually change this, the name of this. You can also go here, and then here you can click on rename workspace. And or you can of course double click here. And now I'm gonna actually name this workspace corporation orders. And now I have this workspace. You can start, okay, I'm gonna cover this right now. You can add templates. So instead of starting from scratch, you know exactly what your business is about. You can use a template. You can start from scratch, as I said, start from scratch, work, doc, or start from scratch. But this is gonna give you like some workflow here, a workflow to work with. But if maybe you want the project management, you can just use a template instead of starting from scratch. And of course, this is gonna save you some time. It's great. The only time I won't use a template is when I need to create a project that it's super unique and it needs a lot of things related to my business that I can't find a template. You might be better off actually building your own board from scratch, and that way you can customize everything exactly how you need it. So it's also that is this template, and I can also save this template, but that's the time when I'll actually not use a template. Now let's click on this plus here, and from here you can add a board, create your first board. So this is the workspace, and I'm gonna create a board, and this is where you can organize everything in one place. I can enter here the board's name, and on my board I can create different sections, groups, items on the boards. So I can brainstorm my ideas, like say marketing ideas, another for tracking my website development tasks, even one for planning my next team meeting. And here I would like to write the board name, which would be order processing and tracking. All right, and now here we can select the privacy, or you can select visible to everyone in your account. Depends now on your project. If your project is more private, it's more something you can share with your team, and you don't. Like, you can select private if it's more private. If it's shareable, you can hang it out to share it with some guests, with some other people outside of your account. Then you can select here shareable. And if you're so select here you're managing in what you're managing in this account. So I'd go with let's say items, and this is a great option if you're of like what you're doing. Your main business model is that you're like selling products and services. Then item on your board, it's a good option because maybe you have services name and your order ID. Now, what if budget? We also have the budget options, and this is great for in my perspective, because like other type of businesses, the different business models should actually they can actually select these budgets options as well. But in my opinion, I think this is great for financial resources, that they're doing like financial resources for different projects, and this could be a good option. Now employees, this is also great for tracking employees, fulfilling orders and campaigns. Of course, this is great for running marketing campaigns to generate leads or sales, and it wouldn't be directly relevant to managing incoming orders. Now for leads, this is great and it's really useful for businesses focusing on generating sales leads, potential customers, and converting them into paying customers. Great leads, it's really clear. It states, leads. So now project, this I think it's a great option for managing more complex tasks, multiple components of a project. Now creative, why would you choose creative? I think it's for more something that involves more maybe designs and marketing themes. For clients, this is good for managing client relationships and placing maybe orders, items, focusing on the managing the actual details of a order. Tasks, this is great for taking steps when it comes to a large project, within a large project, while you can actually fulfill orders that involve some tasks. But for what I have here for my business, for this instance, I would actually select items. This is great for doing this, for order processing, tracking. Now, but still I think items is the best option, because will just allow me to manage the central elements of my business, the products, services, and selling. So I'll go with this. I'll click on create a board here. Now here we have group titles. Make sure you state the name you add a name for your group title. For your group title, see we have actually two groups. We can click on this three dots here and click delete one. And then we can add a new one. You can also click on the three dots here and select add group from here as well, instead of clicking on here. Now here, when we have this board that we just created from here we have integrate. I'll cover this later on. Automate, we have a board discussion. You can click on here and you see your theme board discussion for order processing tracking for this board. And you can click on the three dots here if you want to click on power off. So I'll cover this activity log. You can click here what's going on in your filter by a person. You can